Today I want to tell you about my favorite anti-aging products that I have been using in 2017. And I am looking forward to see what new technologies come up in 2018, what we'll be trying. But these are the things that I've been using for the last year that I think are pretty freaking awesome. Tight Eye and Tight Neck by Science Serum. I will drop the links for everything down below. But Tight Eye and Tight Neck are great for filling in the lines, sort of tightening everything. What I love, even though I've had a little bit of Botox right here, I still, on this eye, it gets a little heavy. And when I use my Tight Eye, that skin tightens. And I find that it has a cumulative effect. So while it's great if if you're on a budget and you just want to use this for a special occasion, that's great. It will definitely work for that special occasion. But I love the fact that it has a cumulative effect, and when I use it every day, it does seem to really, really make a difference. And I get a very subtle change on that sort of lazy lid, that hooded eye as I've gotten older. And it's great for getting rid of wrinkles. You can use the Tight Neck if your neck is a particular concern of yours. I also use the Tight Neck sometimes here on the 11s, here on this line, and I'll do it right in here as well. So Tight Eye, Tight Neck, and depending on what your concerns are, they also have tight lips, which is great if you get those little vertical lines. So if you're somebody who has a real problem with lip lines and your lipstick seeping into those lines, the Tight Lip is a really good product for you. And they have a moisturizer that I've just totally head over heels in love with. They call it Moisturize, but I use it all over my face. I love this. It's medical grade moisturizer, hyaluronic acid. It really makes my skin look terrific. So that is one of my favorite anti-aging products for 2017. My LED face mask has saved my, butt might not be the right word. It saved my face. The LED face mask has all these little teeny tiny lights in it, and it will change color depending on what your need is. I've done a couple of videos where I've told you about the advantages of my LED face mask. I got this at Fontaine Cosmetics, and I love the fact that it addresses a number of concerns. So this is a worthwhile investment. It's not a cheap item. It's like 250 bucks, so it's, it costs some money, but let's see what you can get out of it. When you have it on the blue light, it is going to help heal acne and kill the bacteria on the surface of your skin. I had a really bad acne outbreak that lasted a couple of months. It was embarrassing. It was, for an actor, for somebody who's under the camera, under the being seen all the time, it was just horrendous. And it was hormonal, and I was also experiencing stuff with my cycle that coincided with my face, so I could see the correlation. And the one thing, I tried a bunch of different things to help get me through that, but this was huge, because when I use the face mask on the blue light, it helps with the acne. When I put it on the red light, that helps stimulate collagen production. So that helps with fine lines and wrinkles. And when I put it on the green light, it helps with hyperpigmentation. So every time I would have a pimple, and that pimple would leave a mark, I could use the green light to help erase that mark and get rid of it sooner. So just an all-around multi-purpose tool. I think this is such a worthwhile investment, particularly if you have children who might have acne problems. Well, then this is something the whole family can enjoy. That really makes it not terribly expensive. If you think you can use it with the red light, your son can use it with the blue light, your daughter who has freckles that she doesn't like, and I don't know why because I think freckles are adorable, but you know, if she wants to, she can use the green light to help lighten them. There are a lot of uses for this mask, and I think it is really, really a worthwhile expenditure, and you will really get your money's worth out of it. Plus, you can probably get your husband to use it because you look like a stormtrooper. Okay, this seems crazy. This is not like what you'd ordinarily think of as an anti-aging product, but I swear this is one of the best things you can do to look just a little bit younger. Dye your freaking eyebrows. Our eyebrows get thinner and lighter as we get older. I turned my mom onto this and she swears that it has changed her life. My mom her eyebrows are so pale and so light you can't see them, so she's had to draw them in for years. And when I showed her how to dye her eyebrows, she was like, that was the best thing I've learned. My mother said that learning that was worth the price and the time of getting a train ticket and coming down to Los Angeles to spend the day with me. That was worth it just to learn how to do that. This is Refecticil is the brand. I get it on Amazon. I use a charcoal color. What the heck do they call this? Graphite. They call this, shush, you're making too much noise. They call this graphite, but they have a bunch of different shades. So whatever your hair color is, you can find an eyebrow tone that will just give you a little bit more. I love the fact that I can, when I color my eyebrows, and I've done a bunch of videos coloring my eyebrows. I'll put a link right there to one of them, hopefully the most successful. I had a lot of experimental eyebrow dyeing videos, but when I finally hit the right one, this one, that video, it really just, you can dye hairs that you barely even see and make your eyebrows look much thicker and fuller, and it really just is one of those little teeny tiny details that makes you look a little bit younger, a little bit fresher. Derma rolling, microneedling, OMFG. What a difference that makes to my skin. I know some people don't like it, some people are scared by it. I was scared by it at first because it's called microneedles, and we focus on that word needles. You know, it's really not that painful unless you get a really, really long needle that's penetrating deep, like a 1.5 or a 1.0 millimeter. Even a 1.0 millimeter is not going to draw blood. 1.5 might. But depending on the length of the needle, you can really, really improve the texture and quality of your skin. For example, I use a 0.2 millimeter needle every other day. Derma rolling or microneedling basically causes micro wounds on your skin that then when your skin rushes to heal those micro wounds, it creates more collagen. That collagen makes your skin look plumper and tighter and more youthful. So anything you can do to create more collagen. Now, because of the length of the needle, you might be causing more damage or less damage. When I do a 0.2 millimeter microneedling device, when I use that, that's really just helping with product penetration. It's creating little depressions in the skin, little channels, so that my product can go in a little deeper than it would just on the surface. So I will use my 0.2 millimeter microneedling device with, if I'm going right to bed, which is what I usually do, I will use retinol. So a 0.2 millimeter derma roller and retinol, oh boy, does that make a difference. Now, about once a month, once every 3 weeks to 1 month, I will do a little heavier duty microneedling. I will use, it's a brand new one here, Haven't used it yet, obviously. This is my 0.5 millimeter Derma roller, and that is going to create a slightly deeper wound, which means you want to use it less often. But that is really, really when you see the major difference in your skin. So I will often follow that with a vitamin C serum. Now I get all of my derma rolling products together at the same place. That way I know they all work synergistically. I get mine from Fontaine Cosmetics, and I think they are fabulous. They bundle them together. They give you terrific deals. I will drop the links down below. But I gotta say, derma rolling is so valuable for the texture of your skin. It really, really makes it look fabulous. So, one of my #1 products for anti-aging for 2017. And I'm gonna keep using this into 2018, 19, as long as I'm alive. And speaking of damaging the epidermis, let's talk lasers. This is the Tria Smooth Beauty Laser. And it's intense. When I use this, it's like, oh my God, that's a laser. It's not comfortable. You'll use this I use it every single night for about 8 weeks, and then I stop using it for about 8 weeks. And then I use it again for about 8 weeks. And what it does is it's doing the same sort of thing where it is literally blasting the outer surface of your skin and helping generate collagen, and it just makes your skin look so tight and beautiful and fresh and youthful. When you use it, you're gonna be bright red afterwards. It's a laser. It feels like a laser. It is. Let me see if I could show you this. It only works when it's in contact with your skin. So like, I can show you this and it's not doing anything. It's not until it in contact with the skin. It's just that little piece right there. So even when you, like, I shouldn't do this with makeup on, but even when I do it on my face, you can see it's not getting right up to my eye. So I can get right there. It's not making, you want to have clean, dry skin, not makeup on, and I have makeup on. Yeah, this is an amazing device. It is not an inexpensive item, but if you really, really want to make a difference in your skin, this is a worthwhile investment. The Tria Smooth Beauty Laser. They have lasers, I believe, that are for hair removal. This is not for hair removal. I have a very fine peach fuzz on my skin. It has not affected that at all. It has not affected my skin when I have an acne outbreak. I find that if I do have an acne outbreak, I cannot use my derma roller at that time, but I can use my Tria laser. So different devices, they work in different ways, but they're both about creating more collagen production. And this is one of my favorite items for anti-aging 2017. This one's a little tricky. I'm still trying to get the hang of this one, so I probably shouldn't have it be one of my favorites yet. I haven't made the video, but I see so much potential for this, so I'm telling you about it a little prematurely. What is it? Well, there are a few different brands, so don't pay any attention to the brand. This one is called Lids by Design, and this is medical grade instant eye lift tape. Now you can shop for this on Amazon. You can find a bunch of different brands. Do not cheap out on this. Make sure you get medical grade tape. And this is something that a lot of professional makeup artists will use in the business to literally, it's a tiny little piece of tape that you put up here, and then you open your eye and it sticks and it gets rid of that lazy hooded eye, and it just opens that right up. So obviously I'm not wearing it right now, but it is something that It's a nifty little anti-aging trick. It's not cheap. I mean, this stuff was 30 bucks for 72 count, and you're gonna go through quite a few with trial and error to get the hang of it. It's not really easy to get the hang of it, but if you've got a special occasion, this is something you could consider an anti-aging device. I'll have a video for you when I get really, really good at it, but until then, I'll keep making mistakes and going out in public, but when I get really good at it, I'll make a video and show you. But I did want to tell you about it because I think it's pretty darn exciting. Diet. There is nothing more important to your anti-aging regimen as your diet. Fruits and vegetables. You need vitamin C to produce collagen. If you are needing to produce more collagen, there are ways you can boost it. Eat more vitamin C. Bone broth. If you make bone broth, that is huge to help boost your collagen production. You can consume liquid collagen. I've seen a number of places that offer it, but boy is it expensive. Eat fruits and vegetables. Drink bone broth. Make a soup with bone broth. That's all. Put whole foods into your body. Get away from processed foods. Get away from preservatives. Eat as natural as you possibly can, and that is going to be one of the best anti-aging things you can do for your body. Thanks for watching. Drop your comments down below. We all have our favorite anti-aging products. What are yours? Drop them down below. I love you bunches. I will talk to you very soon.